Cowboy fans and YouTubers? It's that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. I make these videos for me and you, and they're a little therapeutic. It's nice to just get out, have some content from the Dallas Cowboys finally that isn't about Dak Prescott's contract 24/7. We finally got our rookies all signed. We're finally getting into training camp, which is basically just a bunch of COVID-19 testing and virtual meetings for a while. But, it's still something. It's better than nothing. And got a couple points to hit with y'all today, real quick. First things first, as of yesterday, all the way up to yesterday, through the multiple tests they have taken, not one Cowboy player has tested positive for the virus yet. That's good. That's great. Other than John B. Johnson going on that the commissioner's list for potential symptoms, asymptomatic. Other than that, no Cowboys player has tested positive since they've gone back to start getting tested. As you know, Zeke Elliott tested positive before all this went down. So, that's a good sign. We're clear all the way up to yesterday. Hopefully, we can maintain that. If we had to, I know Mark Holmes brought up a good point. Why don't you just rent out the Omni that's on the property at the Star and have your players stay in the bubble there? For their home games. That's where they have to be. It's a great way to keep them quarantined for the time being. You can keep them monitored because you're right there at headquarters. And, it's not a bad idea. I don't know the legalities of doing it. How long do they have to stay there, especially when they're gone for these away games? Are they gone to this hotel for the whole season, or what that could be about? But since it's players only, and once you knock down the roster to 53 man, you might be able to fit everybody's family in that hotel too. You never know. But that's just a suggestion they had, I guess. Second thing, Tyler Biadasz, he has officially declared himself fully recovered. He had a right shoulder AC scope back when the, after the off-season began. He had it scoped, and he has said that he is fully recovered and he is fully ready to go. That's a good thing because it looks like the battle will be between him and Joe Looney for the center position. Either way, I feel good about it because Travis Frederick came in as a rookie and started. I have confidence that Biadasz could come in and start if need be. But you also don't have those preseason games to get stuff down either. That's about the only knock on it. If you had to come in on a pinch, I'd say coming in behind Looney is a good thing. It's good to come in and have something better than nothing, and at least you have good depth if he's the starter. If Joe Looney starts, he can sit back, he can learn behind him, see what the calls are, scout out the defenses, get some real good on-field training while he's there. So either way, I think this is good that he can get in here and either be a starter or provide depth. Next, we have Trayvon Diggs. The thing on him, people were like, can he come in and be a starter instantly? I don't know if he can be. I do believe he could be. He's got the football instincts, the attitude. He's got the ability. He's got the physical traits that you want to be a starter. He just doesn't have the experience. Now, as far as the experience goes, They did say that, thankfully, during this whole pandemic and quarantine, he did have his brother. So with Stephon Diggs playing wide receiver, and the fact that they go way back, going one-on-one, he's had the option to go against a top wide receiver and basically practice one-on-ones as much as he needed with his brother being there. So he's got the practice in. Now, it's just going to be up to the coaching and, how to put him in the place that he needs to be. But at least he's had a chance to go against a top wideout to basically work on coming out of his breaks, backpedaling, moving the hips, getting route timings down, pass breaking up, down. He's gotten the drills in. He's getting everything in that a regular practice would do, that other people might not have that same kind of advantage, because of the quarantine. You could work out one-on-one. That's great. If a lot of players worked out by themselves, which the NFL said they could do while they were quarantined. Thing is, working out by yourself is one thing. Football shape is a whole nother thing. And Trayvon just got a little leg up on that department by playing against his brother. So there's that. All right. Next to last subject. The major one that's come out. Jones has spoken. In their first words, well, Stephen Jones' first words since everything. He says that the front office's management is 110% behind Dak Prescott. He's their guy. They still guaranteeing that a deal will get done long term. They just haven't pulled the trigger. He tried to explain that at the last minute they did call Dak in, and they tried to hash out the basically the last bit of number terms of years and money. And he admits that the major sticking point in the end was still that 5th year. So everybody knew. A lot of us, 99% of fans knew that was more than likely the sticking point. That crap with the numbers and all that stupid stuff, that was not even a problem. That was not an issue. Cowboys had no issue paying anybody else. They had no issue paying Dak, because they knew either way, he's probably going to come in over $30 million. Even if you got a long-term deal done, it's not like he was going to get it all right now. He was going to get at least 30 mil, just 20 something, just to have a sign-on bonus that was immediate and guaranteed. So, giving him the 31 on a franchise tag was not going to hurt them. They knew it. He knew it. That's why after everything was said and done, they all have said that they're delighted, they're happy. It doesn't seem like any friction, so we don't know where this report is coming from, that maybe he's upset that Jason Garrett is gone and all that mess. That's a bunch of bull. A lot of people have said, sure, they miss Jason Garrett, but that was as a character, a person. They liked him as a guy. They didn't care much for him as a coach, but they liked him as a guy they could come to talk to about anything else. He was one of those player coaches that you love to just go to with anything. Unfortunately, when it comes to that and actually coaching these young guys who you keep on a personal level like friends, it just didn't work out. So, in that regard, that is probably where some of the reports are, that, the locker room was divided and everything like that. And you could see in most games they kind of came out lackluster and acted like they didn't care. Behind the scenes, who knows what actually happened? We don't know. But they do. So, that's that with the Dak Prescott thing. They're going to go into another offseason with those questions all offseason. Something more than likely will get done, because next season it will behoove them to get a deal done, because the franchise tag will be at almost $38 million, and with the salary cap pretty much guaranteed to be lower by about $20 million next offseason, that means it's going to definitely hurt them to have Dak taking up 21, I think they said, percent of your cap all by himself. So, in that regard, more than likely, they will have to be pressured into getting the deal done. Then it's going to be coming down to the years again. He wanted 4 years this year. Now he's probably looking at 3 years next year. If they try to force him into another 4-year deal, we might do this song and dance all off season all over again. We'll just have to see where it goes. But we'll have to wait till next off season to find that out. But that's my news for today. Yeah, happy Friday. I hope y'all have a good one. I can't wait till next week. It's not football related, but the theme park in my area, Busch Gardens, is reopening. It will be on those limited reopens like most of the theme parks in the world. So it'll be my first time getting back this season to a theme park that I've been missing. I love theme parks. I love roller coasters. I love all that. And it'll be the first time to get back into a theme park this year. Of course, we're going to have the masks and everything. Following safety protocols, 6 feet apart, all that fun stuff. And, I can't wait. More than likely, I will record what goes on there. I'll probably be testing out my GoPro finally. I've basically taken it out the package one time since I've had it, and just with the pandemic, I've never had a chance to actually use it for long-term recording as far as, going out and doing anything more than, just walking around the block or something. So I can't wait to try that out. But that's our news. I hope you have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. If anything crazy happens, which I hope not, we'll get it to you. If not, we have a lot of fellow Cowboys YouTubers online that you can find and get the latest information, if not from me. But that's all I got to say about that. I hope you have a good one. Stay safe out there. VA Dallas Cowboys.